Verdana is a humanist sans-serif typeface designed by Matthew Carter for Microsoft Corporation, with hand hinting done by Thomas Rickner, then at Monotype. Demand for such a typeface was recognized by Virginia Howlett of Microsoft's typography group. The name Verdana is based on verdant and Anna, bearing similarities to humanist sans-serif typefaces such as Frutiger. Verdana was designed to be readable at small sizes on the low-resolution computer screens of the period. The lack of serifs, large X height, wide proportions, loose letter spacing, large counters, and emphasized distinctions between similarly shaped characters are chosen to increase legibility for body text. The bold weight is thicker than would be normal with fonts for print use, a decision made to suit the limitations of on-screen display. According to a study of online fonts by the Software Usability and Research Laboratory at Wichita State University, participants preferred Verdana to be the best overall font choice, and it was also perceived as being among the most legible fonts. Distinctive visual identifiable characteristics. Characteristics of the typeface are: lowercase, there is a squared dot over the letter I, the lowercase j has a serif on top that protrudes left, the A is double story, uppercase, the capital Q's tail is centered under the figure, the uppercase j has a serif on the top that protrudes left. There are two versions of uppercase R, one with a straight tail and one with a curved tail. The uppercase A has serifs on the top and bottom, as an example of the attention given to making similar characters easily distinguishable. The digit 1 in Verdana was given a horizontal base and a hook in the upper left to distinguish it from lowercase l and uppercase I. This is similar to the digit 1 found in Morris Fuller Benton's sans-serif typefaces News Gothic and Franklin Gothic. Prevalence. Released in 1996, Verdana was bundled with subsequent versions of the Windows operating system, as well as their Office and Internet Explorer software on both Windows and Mac OS. Since at least Mac OS X 10.4 it is even bundled with the operating system itself. In addition, up until 2002 it was available for download from Microsoft's website as freeware under a proprietary license imposing some restrictions on usage and distribution, allowing it to be used by end users in any system supporting installation of X or CIT-HQX files and supporting TrueType fonts. The downloadable files are still available legally from third-party websites. See the external links section. However, these files include only old versions of Verdana and updated versions are not available as a freeware. Verdana is also one of the bundled book reading fonts on the iPad. According to one long-running survey, the availability of Verdana is 99.70% on Windows, 98.05% on computers running Mac OS, and 67.91% on free operating systems like Linux. Microsoft variants. Verdana Ref is a custom version of Verdana for use with Microsoft Reference. It is used in Microsoft Bookshelf 2000, Encarta Encyclopedia Deluxe 99, Encarta Virtual Globe 99, Office 2000 Premium, Publisher 2000. Misreference sans-serif is a derivative of Verdana Ref with bold and italic fonts. This font family is included with Microsoft Encarta. Tahoma is similar to Verdana but with tighter letter spacing. The Windows Mobile Core font Nina is a more condensed version of Tahoma and Verdana. Verdana Pro. Microsoft licensed rights to Verdana to Font Bureau for a new Verdana Pro release, published in 2010. Verdana Pro adds light, semi-bold and black styles with italics, as well as condensed styles with italics across all weights. The expanded family was designed for organizations which had made extensive use of Verdana due to its availability but desired additional versions for greater flexibility. It is sold separately through print and web licenses, being sold by Font Bureau and Ascender. A similar Georgia Pro release was announced at the same time. Combining characters bug. In the past Verdana had an incorrect position for combining diacritical marks, causing them to display on the following character instead of the preceding. This made it unsuitable for Unicode encoded text such as Cyrillic or Greek. This bug didn't usually reveal itself with Latin letters. This is because some font display engines substitute sequences of base character plus combining character with a pre-composed character glyph. This bug was subsequently fixed in the version issued with Windows Vista. It is also fixed in Verdana version 5.01 font on Windows XP by installing the European Union expansion font update from Microsoft. Awards. The typeface was nominated for the Best of British Design Award on BBC Two's The Culture Show on January 26, 2006. Usage. In 2008, during their merger with Northwest Airlines and resulting rebranding effort, Delta Air Lines changed their official logo typeface from Times New Roman to Verdana. IKEA caused furor in the graphic design world in 2009 when it changed the typeface used in its catalogue from Futura to Verdana, expressing a desire to unify its branding between print and web media. The controversy has been attributed to the perception of Verdana as a symbol of homogeneity in popular typography. Time magazine and the Associated Press ran articles on the controversy, including a brief interview with an IKEA representative, focusing on the opinions of typographers and designers. Design and advertising industry-focused publications such as Businessweek joined the fray of online posts. The branding critic blog Brand New was one of those using the Verdana name. The Australian online daily news site Crikey also published an article on the controversy. The Guardian ran an article asking IKEA is changing its font to Verdana causing outrage among typomaniacs. Should the rest of us care? Absolutely. The New York Times said the change to Verdana is so offensive to many because it seems like a slap at the principles of design by a company that has been hailed for its adherence to them. Speaking about the topic in 2013, Carter said ever since there was that big ruckus about the IKEA catalogue changing from Futura to Verdana, which I had nothing to do with and didn't a unregistered trademark to even know about, people ask me about that everywhere I go. I give a talk about something historical and then at the end someone will get up and say, I started a petition to go back to Futura. Yeah, unregistered trademark villain. You get blamed for something you had nothing to do with. Theory unregistered trademark essay strange misunderstanding. A friendly guy came up to me at a conference recently and said, I signed that petition to go back to Futura. So I asked, what caused you to do that? And he said, well, Verdana is a screen font. You mustn't unregistered trademark to use it in print. So I said, okay, well, so you open the IKEA catalogue, eat a unregistered trademark S set in Verdana, with the big prices and everything how do you tell eat a unregistered trademark S a screen font? What is it about Verdana that says, this is a screen font? He had no idea. He just knew it because unregistered trademark D been told. There are many people who make judgments without really understanding what the typographic issues are. Students are interesting the unregistered trademark LL say things to me like, my professor told me I cannot use Verdana and Georgia in print because they're unregistered trademark screen fonts, but I tried it and it looks perfectly alright. And I can only say, thank you. Go ahead. See also, core fonts for the web. Notes. References, interview with Matthew Carter, designer of Verdana and Georgia, interview with Virginia Howlett, mother of Verdana retrieved September 9, 2005, Friedel, Friedrich, Nicholas Ott and Bernard Stein. Typography, an encyclopedic survey of type design and techniques through history. Black Dog and Leventhal, 1998. ISBN 1-57912-023-7. Macmillan, Neil. An Eurozed of Type Designers. Yale University Press, 2006. ISBN 0-300-11151-7. External links, Verdana font information, Verdana ref font information, channel Verdana, downloadable version of Verdana.